Hello and welcome back to the Judges Corner. We're going to start our first full uh, session here, and we're going to discuss the application of a digital signature using Microsoft Word. I'm Judge Ron Forsthoff, retired judge of the Ashland County Common Pleas Court. So what we're going to cover in this short session, and we'll try to keep it within the 5-minute area of timing, is how to use the draw function in Microsoft Word to apply or annotate a signature on a digital document. It'd be a Microsoft Word document that you'd have open on your device, on a touchscreen device. And then how we can take, say, a blank Microsoft Word document, a blank sheet of paper, and create a signature that we can then save for use on other documents and import it as a graphic. And we'll talk a little bit about manipulating those things. So we're going to get started here. I've got a Microsoft Word document already open. This is just a blank document, and I'll do a little bit of typing just to show you some of how these things move around on paper or on the screen and so on. But what we're going to be working with here is our draw function up here in the menu area, and you click on draw, and you're going to have options to select a pen. There will be some pens already loaded for you. You can create a pen, you can take a pen and delete it, you can add or modify a tool and change the tool to what thickness you want, what color you want, more colors. You can do some of these funky color mixes. But I'm going to stick with a pen color that I like. I like a blue color since I'm creating a document that I want to look like an original. I like that blue to show up, and it's a dark blue. It's this color right here, which is typical of a lot of blue ink pens. So I'm going to take that draw function, and I'm just going to, you can use a mouse. Here I'm using my mouse. I'm going to delete that so I can draw with that, but I can also use my finger or a stylus on a touch screen, and you'll see my little touch screen indicator showing up there that I'm over the paper with that, and I'm going to draw my signature. So now I've got my signature on this digital piece of paper. What do I do with it? Well, if I click on it, it's going to put a block around that digital signature. So what can I do with that block that I've got my signature on? It's a picture now, so I can move it around the screen. So if I create a signature line and I want to put that signature down on the signature line, I can have my signature line typed on the document. I can grab that signature and I can move it down so it's flat on the screen. So how do I get that to stay on there so somebody else can't come along with this document, click on this and lift it off? Well, I can convert it to a PDF, an Adobe Acrobat type of document. And how do I do that? I go to the export function and I create a document. I'm going to call this test. Just save it as test. And I'm going to pull that document off of my documents folder on my PC. And there's my test document. So I'm going to open that up. And you're going to see in my PDF application here, here's my document. Now look, as I put my cursor over it, which looks like a hand that's grabbing that signature, it's moving the whole document. That signature area here is now flattened part of the document. That's called flattening. The process of exporting a PDF, which is printing it to PDF, you're not printing it to paper, but you're printing it to PDF, has the effect of flattening that signature on a document. So if I had, say, a client sign their name on this document, and wanted them to apply their signature, then I could have them draw in here as well. Now, let's say I save on or outline this document and highlight it. How can I save it to a graphic file that I can then use later? First of all, let me get rid of this line and just get that whole cursor out of the way. There we go. Now my thing is changing. I can block this signature that I've created. I can right click on it, and right clicking on it will give me this menu that'll say save as picture. So let's save as picture, and I'm going to go to my pictures. Actually, I'm going to go back to my documents folder here, since that's where my other test file is, and I'm going to change this document to test. It's going to be saved as going to make it test one. I've already got a file name there. I can save it as a PNG portable network graphic. I can change the format as a JPEG, and that's what I'm going to do just to show you that I can save it. I'm going to save that file. So what do I get when I save that file? I get a picture of my signature, and if I want to pull a picture of my signature into my document and apply that picture, there's my test one JPEG. I'm going to insert that, and there's that same signature that I can insert into the document. I'm actually going to delete this one. So now there's my signature, but I applied it with a graphic instead of with annotation. If I want to flatten that on this document, I can again export it to PDF and save it as a PDF file. If I want to put it onto a signature line, you'll notice it's moving with my cursor. When I move my cursor, that's because once you pull in a graphic as opposed to the draw function, it changes the wrap setting, and we want that to be behind or in front of the text. So as long as it's behind the text, it should allow me to put that up there above it. And there it goes, and it's letting me move it where I want to put it. So what you want to check, if it won't let you do that, check your wrap text setting and make sure it's not square or through the text or top and bottom, where, as you can see, that line is moving around and separating from the text. If I want them to be right together, I've got to either have my text in front, which may hide the print, or behind. Typically it's behind, and that's where you're going to want to put it. And then you can export this document or your signed document to PDF. And if you have a PDF document and you want to import it, you now have a graphic signature, this one right here that we saved, that we can pull into other documents, and it's all ready to go. I don't have to use my stylus to sign my touchscreen device. I don't have to use my finger, but it should be a signature that is under your control. You shouldn't use this graphic method for capturing somebody else's signature. It should be something that remains secure to you and only accessible to you if you're going to apply it. And again, you can flatten it down later so that it does in fact stay on your document. And you're getting a little preview here of what Foxit Phantom looks like in this process too. So that is the entire demo on creating a signature with Draw in Microsoft Word and taking that signature that you've created, turning it into a graphic file that you can use in many other applications, and we'll discuss some of those in the future. Hope you found this information useful. Thank you for watching. Take care.